सर डॉक्टरेट के रिगार्डिंग हमारे रिसर्च स्कॉलर अभी CDLU में लाइव देख रहे हैं, तो उन्हें आप क्या मैसेज कन्वे करना चाहेंगे सर?
सर कन्वे तो ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि आई एम ए असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर ऑफ गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज आगरा, now completed PhD and MPhil and published 2 books in my life.
यस सर।
And first of all मैं अपने आप में यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि रिसर्च जो होता है वो अपने आप में उस चीज़ को पुनः खोजना, पुनः कोई चीज़ को प्राप्त करना और नई चीज़ समाज के लिए लाना।
मतलब बेसिकली सर इस टर्म का जो आप हमें एक्सप्लेनेशन समझा रहे हैं जी।
हाँ जी सर,
जी
तो मैं ये समझा रहा हूँ। और सेकेंडली ये बात है कि रिसर्च जो होता है वो एक पुरानी चीज़ को नई चीज़ में बदलाव करना, एक नई चीज़ लाना,
रिन्यू करना सर,
रिन्यू करना उनको, अंडरस्टैंड, और उनका रिसर्च मतलब रिप्लस सर्च, वापस पुनः चीज़ खोजना, वो अपने आप में एक रिसर्च होता है। और ये जो PhD के जो स्टूडेंट हैं, स्कॉलर हैं, वो इस चीज़ से वाकिफ़ भी हैं रिसर्च क्या होता है। इन चीज़ों से गुजरना, और सबसे बड़ी बात ये है कि कम्युनिकेशन को इम्प्रूव करना, आपके प्रोफेसर से मिलना, और जो सीनियर स्टूडेंट हैं उनसे कंसल्ट करना, हाउ टू डू रिसर्च इन योर लाइफ। PhD अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा एक स्रोत है, और जिसके अकॉर्डिंग हम आगे उन चीज़ों को बढ़ा सकते हैं, आगे कर सकते हैं। उसमें से पहले फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको एंट्रेंस से गुजरना पड़ता है, उसके बाद में आपको उस चीज़ के अकॉर्डिंग सिनॉप्सिस वगैरह है वो आपको तैयार करनी पड़ती है। और सिनॉप्सिस करने के बाद में आपको आपका DRC होता है, उसमें DRC के अकॉर्डिंग आपको जो भी है टूनोमी है या PPT जो है आपकी सिनॉप्सिस की जो बनानी पड़ती है, उसमें आपके रिसर्च प्रपोजल वो आपको तैयार करना पड़ता है, आपके एग्ज़ाम भी होते हैं उसमें। और उसके बाद में आपको आपकी जो PhD की जो समरी है वो आपको सबमिट करनी पड़ती है। सबमिट करने के बाद में आपका वहाँ वाइवा होगा। वाइवा के अकॉर्डिंग आपको आप किस तरह से आप कम्युनिकेशन है आपको इम्प्रूव करना है, आपकी लैंग्वेज के अकॉर्डिंग, आपकी भाषा के अकॉर्डिंग उन चीज़ों को किस तरह से सुधारना है, वो चीज़ें सारा उसमें रिसर्च के अंदर होता है, PhD के अकॉर्डिंग होता है। तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि जो प्री वाइवा करते हो आप, प्री वाइवा होने के बाद में आपके उसके बाद में जो आपका 2 गाइड होते हैं, जो आपके उसमें आपकी वो जो थीसिस है उसको दोबारा वो सबमिट करते हैं आपकी फाइनल वाइवा के लिए। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो मैं आपको ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि जो प्री वाइवा होती है, प्री वाइवा होने के बाद में आपका प्लेगरिज्म में जाता है, कि प्लेगरिज्म नहीं होगा तो आपका थीसिस बिल्कुल पूर्ण रूप से सही नहीं माना जाएगा। तो जो थीसिस जो पूर्ण रूप से सही नहीं माना जाता, तो आप थीसिस को कंप्लीट करने के लिए पहले उसका रिव्यू करना पड़ेगा, उसको करेक्शन करना पड़ेगा, फिर आपने जो लिखी है उसको कैसे लिखा है आपने, उसमें प्लेगरिज्म में जाता है, प्लेगरिज्म की रिपोर्ट आती है तो फाइनल वाइवा होता है। तो फाइनल वाइवा आपका होता है, उसके बाद में आपकी जो थीसिस है, जो आपका रिसर्च है, वो 2 एग्जामिनर के पास आता है चेक करने के लिए। उसमें जब जो एग्ज़ाम जो चेक करते हैं वो आपने कैसे इसको लिखा है, कैसे प्रूव किया है, कैसे आपका इंडेक्स है, उस इंडेक्स के अकॉर्डिंग आपको वहाँ पर आपको सबमिट करना पड़ेगा, बोलना पड़ेगा। उसके बाद में आपका फाइनल वाइवा होगा। फाइनल वाइवा जब हमने दिया था तब तो ऑनलाइन था, लेकिन अभी तो ऑफलाइन हो चुका होगा। तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग जो भी उसका थीसिस है, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं, जो आपका डिलीवरी ऑफ द स्टडी है, जो आपका रिव्यू ऑफ लिटरेचर है, उसको आपको इम्प्रूव करना पड़ेगा। उसमें से जो आपका टॉपिक है उस टॉपिक के अकॉर्डिंग आप नए स्रोत, नए जो आपका प्राइमरी सोर्स है, सेकेंडरी सोर्स है, वो आपको सबमिट करना पड़ेगा। तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग आपको जो चीज़ आप लिख रहे हो उसको बढ़िया से तैयार करें और एक अच्छी थीसिस तैयार करें, जिससे वो ऐसी थीसिस हो कि जिसमें आप नए स्रोत, नए जो पॉइंट हैं, जो नए ड्रामेटिस्ट हैं, उनके बारे में आप अगर आप करते हो तो ये आपके लिए बहुत बढ़िया है। जैसे मंजू है, और ये जो तस्लीमा नसरीन है, और जो नए राइटर्स हैं इंग्लिश के, चेतन भगत है, इनके बारे में अगर आप रिसर्च करते हो तो ये आपके लिए, उसके मौर्य साहब हैं, जो नए मॉडर्न जो राइटर हैं, नॉवलिस्ट हैं, उनके बारे में आप जो करते हो तो ये आपके लिए बहुत बढ़िया है। तो मेरा यही है कि आप PhD भी बहुत ज़रूरी है, और PhD के साथ साथ अगर आप नेट के बारे में भी आप तैयारी करते हो तो ये भी बहुत बढ़िया आपके लिए, क्योंकि ये जो एजुकेशन जो है, एजुकेशन का पर्पज़ मेन तो यही है कि आप नौकरी जो प्राप्त करते हो, नौकरी प्राप्त करने का ध्येय ये है कि आप बच्चों को क्या देने जा रहे हो, आप बच्चों को क्या शिक्षा देने जा रहे हो। डिग्रियां प्राप्त करने से कुछ नहीं होता। बेसिकली आप अपनी डिग्री के द्वारा आप एजुकेशन में बच्चों को क्या एक नई प्रेरणा देने जा रहे हो, आप उसमें क्या शिक्षा देने जा रहे हो। मेरा तो यही अनुमान है, मैं तो अपनी तरफ से सब विद्यार्थियों को, जो स्कॉलर हैं, जो मतलब है, उनको मैं यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप अच्छी बुक्स खरीदें, अच्छी किताबें खरीदें, और अच्छी किताबें आपको बहुत कुछ देती हैं। जैसे फ्रांसिस बेकन ने बात कही थी कि सब बुक्स आर टू बी डाइजेस्टेड, सब बुक्स आर टू बी च्यूड, रीडिंग बैक द फुल मैन एंड स्टडी सर्व फॉर डिलाइट, फॉर ऑर्नामेंट एंड फॉर एबिलिटी। Crafty men condemn study, simple men admire them, and wise men use them. Studies perfect nature, perfected by experience. But first of all, that we discuss about my study, my research was very best and awarded by Governor in Rajasthan. So आप मेहनत करें, मेरा तो यही ध्येय है कि आप मेहनत करें, जितनी आप मेहनत करते हो उतने आप निखरोगे। और राकेश जी के द्वारा जो मुझे आज ये बोलने का मौका मिला, मैं इनका बड़ा आभारी रहूँगा कि जिन्होंने कुछ शब्द मुझसे उन्होंने कहे, और मैं अपनी तरफ से उनका मैं बहुत तहे दिल से शुक्रगुजार हूँ राकेश जी का। और उनके लिए भी मैं भविष्य की कामना करता हूँ कि वो इस तरह से आगे बढ़ते रहें। उनकी फैमिली को भी मैं बहुत बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि जिन्होंने अपना कीमती वक्त निकाल कर यहाँ आए। और आगे मैं डॉक्टर देवेंद्र अपनी तरफ से ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप मेहनत करें। मैं फ़िलहाल अभी भादरा गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज में हूँ, इंग्लिश डिपार्टमेंट से। तो अभी मेरे कुछ नॉवेल्स वगैरह हैं, मैं लिखने जा रहा हूँ, और वो भी नॉवल अपने आप में एक ऐसे नॉवल हैं कि जिसके अकॉर्डिंग आप समाज में जो हमारे अंदर जो कुछ त्रुटियाँ हैं, बुराइयाँ हैं, उसको दूर करने के लिए। और एक चीज़ मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि नवयुवक बच्चे जो हैं आज भटक रहे हैं इधर से उधर, क्योंकि उनका ये मकसद है कि हमें नौकरी प्राप्त करना है, गवर्नमेंट सर्विस प्राप्त करना है। लेकिन मैं कहता हूँ कि अगर आप बिल्कुल अच्छे पढ़ते हो, अच्छे लिखते हो, तो अच्छे पढ़ के लिख के आप अपनी तरफ से एक नई शिक्षा ज्ञान प्राप्त करो। नौकरी प्राप्त करना कोई वो नहीं होता अभी नौकरी प्राप्त कर ले, आप समाज में क्या देने जा रहे हो उसके अकॉर्डिंग जिस तरह से उन चीज़ों को नई हमें सीखने को मिले, ताकि बच्चे भटके ना। और बच्चों को आजकल जो चीज़ नहीं मिलती है, बच्चे सुसाइड कर लेते हैं, बच्चे मर रहे हैं, तो अपनी वो सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस है वो अपने आप में ख़त्म कर रहे हैं। तो हम चाहते हैं कि आप आगे बढ़ें और अपने माता पिता का नाम रोशन करें, परिवार का नाम रोशन करें। मेरी तो यही अरदास है। और थैंक यू वेरी मच राकेश जी कि आपने हमें इतना बढ़िया मौका दिया बोलने का।
Today, sir, our India is becoming online and digitalized in this modern time. Our President Prime Minister Modi ji, who is inspiring our youngsters to improve their skills, manners, and talents, he is seeking that our Indian scholars should be multi-talented and multi-dimensional, multifaceted in the different skills. Even he says that if a scholar will think himself he is the starter, beginner, and initiator of this Indian culture, then this thing really will bring a name fame of our country. And beyond to that, we can say our Indian motherland will be known as multi-dimensional, multi-sided, and multi-faceted land of the world. And this Indian land should be respected, thanked, and welcomed by all the researchers of the different languages. Our different scholars, those who are busy in doing research in the Oxford, Cambridge, Pennsylvania, Harvard, Oxford University, these are so reputed universities, and all they are busy in doing research. According to the Indian philosophy, India itself is the land of researchers, and it has a great message for the people publicly. It says that our India is known by its spiritual values at the international level and world level. Today, it is the great need of our youngsters, our doctors, our administrators, advocates, those who are busy in doing investigating, inquiring, and researching. These are so common words for them, but they are not to go away from their roots and from their stems. That will make them able to feel one of the creators, generators, and operators of this universe. So definitely our India will grow. What message would you like to convey to the people socially, those our youngsters that are busy in doing research, especially in Indian universities, sir?
First of all, I would like to, I don't want to discuss about political issues as a Modi ji. Modi is a great leader of India and all over the world. But my new research and my new discussion of all things as multimedia and medias. But we have to tell that everyone is doing research, everyone is looking for new method of all things as a nature, as a romantic things, as other things you know. But first of all, we are searching new, discussing about the matters of as a romantics and all sordid and slum areas. But first of all, we have to present that you must wander here and there, as William Wordsworth wandered with his sister Dorothy. So first of all,
What a remembrance, sir, you have provided here. William Wordsworth, who is known as the worshipper of nature, priest of nature, who advocated, appealed, and addressed to the worldly people about the presence of Lord in the form of nature, sir.
yes, yes, as a as a William Wordsworth, Robert Frost were both the nature of the poets in English literature. So like this, we are looking for nature. Nature is very beautiful. But then I must avoid multimedia and medias. You know, I don't like it. But first of all, then I would like to see only for natures and beautiful natures. And I want to stay here for long times.
According to William Wordsworth, sir, nature itself creates media and communication. How to communicate with the nature? It is expressed. It is taught by nature to a person who spent his maximum time with nature. Then nature itself is known as the it is known as the multidimensional because of it that nature treats us like a doctor, nature teaches us like a teacher, nature nurtures us like a mother. So multi-dimensional, multi-sided, multifaceted role uh, are done by nature in past, present, and future.
We are out of tunes. Then we at this time we are out of tunes, and we are not looking at nature. We don't see nature as William Wordsworth discussed of a beautiful poem. The world is too much with us. You know, it's a very beautiful poem. We standing and spending a lot of time. It's a solid boon, you know. But it's then we have to. I would like to give good advice to all persons, to all scholars, to all teachers. So you must see all natures and you wander here and there. It's very beautiful. It's the best of all. So Mr. Akesi, then we have discussed about. Then I would like to see nature. Then I am a farmer. My father was a farmer. So first of all, then we have to discussing. We have discussed about. So then you see and you walk and here and there, beautiful flowers, blooming flowers. It's very good. So nice to talk, Mr.
Sir,
Akesi.
this message of nature keeps us in present, and this present situation, present position of the mind gives us the abundance ideas, thoughts related to the humanity. As we go through the history of William Wordsworth, at one place he recollects in his mind that how was the time of pantheism. This pantheism was totally similarized and resembled with humanity, and it is written in the initial chapter of the Holy Bible that humanity is our religion, humanity is our caste. Sir, what message would you like to convey from this literary text of the word, sir?
But first of all, you discussed about humanisms and all things, my dear. It's very great. It's a good questions for human beings. So you must spend with all human beings, and because I don't have any idea about these questions, but then we will complete about these questions. It's a very great and nice person, nice questions. So Rakeshji, love is not love to be give away. Then we have to discuss and then we have to tell about my different questions. So you must spend a lot of time with all human beings, and human being is the best of all and is a very good. So first of all, then we discuss about the Indian University, and first of all, it was very good questions, because then we have to discuss about Indian University or foreign university. There are many universities in India. There are many universities in India, as a private university or government university. But first of all, a person who wants to take an admission, all courses as a PhD, MSc or MA, or the other subjects. But first of all, then you choose a good university as a private university or government university, and other central university or deemed university. So is applicable only for UGC grant commissions. Then a university will be completed as a private university, as a grant commissions or UGC commissions. But first of all, you must take admission as a government or private university. It's not issue. All universities are very good, but depends on you. Where will you want to take admission? Universities are very good. So first of all, some universities are very professional, as they are earning money. But it's not a good. Students are taking admission because they do not get good higher education at university as a private university or government university. But depends on you. Then you must read and you study. It's a very good, sir. And thank you very much, Rakesh. But first of all,
Sir, excuse me, our many scholars have cleared JRF regarding research. What message would you like to convey to that persons, those who recently are doing research in Chaudhry Deolal University, Sirsa? I conducted with them personally, I interviewed with them. They have very depth of knowledge about the literature, sir. And you have done a doctorate in the literature, and you have passed a long time after your experiences by going through the ins and outs of the literature. You have collected different type of research, kind of innovative skills, techniques that you have recorded in your mind. What message would you like to convey to our research scholars in this present time, sir?
present times at present, we have discussed about all students, all scholars. You must read at library. Library is a very beautiful hub to read and to complete your JRF or NAT or all books. You must read. When I visited at Deolal University, I met with Umesh sir. Dr. Umesh is a nice teacher, nice professor, English teacher. So then he advised me, and Mr. Chotlal D'Souza was a good teacher of English. Now at this time, he is appointed as a teacher of English. And first of all, I discuss all books as history of English literature and Hudson's and Brand and Martin's books. So you must read, and Atlantic Publications books are very good to read to complete your NAT or JRF is the best of all. And you must read the modern literature. Present age modern literature is the best. It is very good for you. So you must read. And modern writers as a literary history, literary terms and prosody and figure of speech, these are very, very important for you and for us. So you must read it.
Excuse me, sir. Our most honorable Dr. Chote Lalji, who is appointed in Ratia, sir?
No, sir. He is appointed at private college.
In a private college?
Ardul sir. Ardul sir is situated in Rajasthan.
Okay,
it's a small area of Rajasthan.
Okay.
So now then he is a principal.
He is working as a principal of
Yes,
the college?
Principal, yes. He is a private college.
Okay, sir.
Sham PG College.
Okay, sir.
Sham PG College, then he is teaching there.
Outstanding his path-breaking knowledge of the literature, guided us, supervised us, and even informed us about the different research kind of activities. And right now he is busy in providing such kind of guidance and supervision for the research scholars. Earlier, he had selected the topic related to research on William Shakespeare, sir.
Why?
Dr. Dr. Chotelal, sir.
Chotilal ji,
Othello,
Yes,
perhaps.
is it Othello or King Lear, or
King Lear.
there are many books of William Shakespeare, as then he discussed on war, you know, was talking on war, as the First World War, Second World War, or, because they discussed only for war, as a William Shakespeare, you know, as a King Lear, Macbeth, Othello, Hamlet, you know.
These
So,
are the tragedies, sir.
is tragedy,
Tragedies. And
tragedy,
according
comedy.
to Shakespeare, tragedy is better than comedy.
Yes, it is.
How tragedy brings purification, catharsis, purgation in the minds of the reader, emotionally, intellectually, and even spiritually, sir.
Yes, yes.
A great message, Swami Vivekananda and William Shakespeare. How and what resemblances we find in the literary kind of knowledge of these two personalities,
John Milton.
William Shakespeare and Swami Vivekananda.
Yes.
There are also some similarities we find.
No, no, no. They are more different, sir. Yes. Swami Vivekananda is one of the.
Social reformist,
Yes, yes.
Indian social reformist, sir.
Yes, Indian was a great person and visited in Chicago 1893 and delivered his lecture. Was very great man, great person, and then he addresses the first time. Then he addressed to all brothers and sisters of America. So it's a very great point. Everyone noticed about Swami Vivekananda, but unfortunately he died a little age when he was 39, 36 years old. So I was the biggest fan of Swami Vivekananda, Rakeshji. So it's very great and nice to
Sir,
know.
India tried first for freedom. India just struggled for freedom. India tried in 1857, and just after the 6 years, he got birth on this land in 1863. So it was the remarkable moment of the history that we find in 19th and 20th century period, 18th and 19th and 20th century period.
Yes, sir.
This period is really remarkable from the revolution in industrialization period. So this was the time of exploitation, slavery,
Yes, sir.
and injustices for the downtrodden, rejected people of our society. After that, sir, India takes 90 years. After 1857 to 1947, it took 90 years. Just after 90 years, India got freedom.
Okay.
Once Swami Vivekananda told to the worldly people that there is the importance of idolatry on some extent, we can say. But after the renunciation, after your interview inside the God who is speaking with you, who is listening you, who is communicating with you, if you are realizing that power, then automatically you will feel that there is no need of idolatry. So this was the message which was broadcasted by our President President Modi ji to the worldly people. It is well known that our President President Modi ji is fully inspired by such personality from the youth point of view, and he regenerated, recreated, and reoperated our youngest. Please put some rays of light on this point of view, please, sir.
It's a nice question, my dear sir. But first of all, then you have to stop my lecture at this time. So definitely I'll discuss about this matter, Rakesh.
No doubt, sir. Our all जो international scholars, international novelist, dramatist, playwright, poet that we study, they have some resemblances with the Indian starters, beginners, and initiators. This Indian land is known as the land of starters, beginners in the field of religion, culture. All the starters of the religion, they came first on this Indian land, and they spent their maximum time with nature. They didn't care about the luxuries, about their comfortabilities, about their conveniences. So they spent maximum time with the nature. Every scholar, learner, those who are studying, doing research, from the field of language, literature, and grammar, they must be natural, sir. We find unnaturalities in our scholars. Why? Because because they are not communicating with nature. That you have message to us, sir. According to William Wordsworth's poem, the word is too much with us. In that poem, he just commented upon the materialism. How materialism is how materialism is destroying our Indian culture. You have commented upon that, and that is the glimpse of our India through which we can provide a great message. Our present President Modi ji also have expected and expressed this thing to the worldly people that our India will become explorer, exposer, and exporter one day. The day is not away because we have entered in 2023. If we count the achievements in the 2022, India has just started the facilities of 5G in 1st of October, and now India is testing on 6G. What an advancement in the field of telecommunication, internetology, digitalogy, electronology, in all the fields India is covering. So what would you expect from our present youngsters, sir? By your blessings, all our youngsters are getting huge energy by your words and by your appearance, sir. Please tell us.
Yes, first of all, youngsters are wondering when they are, no one is responding of his study and education. According to knowledge, according to education, because they are not working properly and they are not studying because they have a mobile, they have a lot of all things, they have bikes. But we have to discuss about Rakesh. Is a your question was very good.
All they are busy on online programs, sir. They are forgetting our traditional, conventional, old-aged people of our society.
Yes, everyone.
How our values of our ancient culture is being destroyed by this modern technology. No doubt everything has merits and demerits, but how they can tackle it intellectually and spiritually for the benefit, for the betterment and upliftment of our society and nation.
Everyone is forget it, Rakesh. Not responding of his studies, not mentioning of his studies. Everyone forget it, all his customs, because they have mobile and everyone is wandering here and there. Everyone wants to look at new things, but first of all, they are not mentioning of his study and they don't think about his career. So first of all, is very good and I don't want to say. So Rakesh is very nice and thank you very much. But first of
Sir,
all,
one thing please, ultimately I would like to discuss that Swami Vivekananda was good in Hindi, and our scholars think that a man should not learn English. It is the confusion and illusion of our Indian scholars. That should be washed out from their mind because he was equally good in English and Hindi, in the languages, and he emphasized that character is the most important thing of our life. If our money is lost, nothing is lost. Health is lost, something is lost. But if our character is lost, everything is lost. What an address! What an address!
yes,
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Nice meeting you, sir. Nice talking with Mr. Devendra Pratap, who is a doctor in in Bhadra Government College. Now I am talking. We are all are lucky while listening such melodious and spiritual voice. Thank you very much, sir. Your presence is really praiseworthy, admirable. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.